Alright, so in our project, we were able to pass through it successfully. We reached the end, but some issues that we ran into while doing this project were a lot of debugging issues. Even though they passed some of the tests, we realized that our queues weren't working properly, especially our queue dump. We would be idling on one of the tests and we wouldn't know why till we figured out that the reason why was in the queue dump file. We had a while loop that was running forever and it wasn't really going on to the next process. So once we did that, was able to stop the idling, and then we realized there was other errors in other parts of the code, mainly in our PQSH. We weren't comparing the correct strings together, as well as our scheduler and process.
Another thing that we kind of noticed as we were working on the project is that it's a lot more important on how we actually correlate which work we've done when we upload to GitHub, merging with different work when I'm trying to make an update in a specific file, which is the same file that he's working on. We noticed that we had times where he had a different line of code than I did, just because we weren't correctly reading the GitHub updates the best way, or we weren't maneuvering that the best way possible. So this product really kind of re-emphasized the needle in the haystack concept of how we actually go about debugging these issues. So we ended up going through our code line by line together, sitting in the same room to make sure we had the same access points for each parts of the memory. For instance, one of our issues was he had the PID or the PID end time being the time that is generated from one of the, was it the process start function?
Yeah.
From the process start function, I had the start time being what's generated from the process start function, and that's just a couple. That's just one word that could end up changing the entire product for us. So one thing that I think we should learn is that we really need to go about making sure we verify each individual step that we make to change our project.
And I guess I learned how to collaborate with others and
Yes, that too.
ensure that we got the end product result.
And
But
this is our project for PQSH.
that's it.